That's some good golf right there. From around 170 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A little off the mark on that approach shot. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card.
Yep, tracking well.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
This hole is a par 5. Second shot on the second. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. And here we are with the third shot. This putt is from 14 feet. This one's dialed in. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Opting for the 6-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. This looks good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one needs to kick left. A bit wild on approach there. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And there it is. Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Good shot there. Putting for birdie.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. This is what they have left for par.
This one's online. It was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's tracking. That's a good putt to make, that one. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Time to play one of the 1-shotters. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into the top 20.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Super shot, that. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That's a little untidy. Even for the day. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt awaits. Nice line. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Going and going and going.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Right into the water on that one. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And from the greenside rough here, how close was that to going down? And that brings to an end that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. You like that, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Is that what they had in mind? Sitting at 1 over. He has this putt to save his par. And that putt will end up short.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. opting for the 5-wood. Straight into the woodwork from that one. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. 14 feet to the cup.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Pretty good shot there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Wow, Rich. That's impressive.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt coming up is for birdie.
It's looking solid.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. That's nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. This one's a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Four feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par. Yep, tracking nicely.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at 3 over par. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh. A par putt on the table. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here. What a drive that was.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And here we are with the third shot. And this putt is for a final score of 74. Oh, just missed. Yep, I don't blame you. I'd want to take another look at that one as well. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that wraps up proceedings in this one. Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Minds of these players today.
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Second shot here on the first. That's tiny. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Looking good.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Solid par putt, that.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, well done. Going with a 3-wood here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
This one's for birdie. Ooh, just missed that one. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
putting for a par now.
Ooh, nice line.
Nicely holed and for par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Even for the day. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. Now 5 strokes behind. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 7. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. A putt for a place in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 10th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This one from about 160 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Moore looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Tee shot is looking good here. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sitting at 1 under. Trying to break into the top 10. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Ouch, that hurts. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That will work, and he'll move into the top 10. He's in a share of 10th position. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Handy effort, that one. Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. It's just about 3 feet away. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Oh my, that was launched. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Good sounding strike, that one. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Tracking. Well played. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood.
4 right.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par.
There it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Time now for the fourth shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This next putt is for bogey. That's well holed. Currently 1 under for the day. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
From around 140 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the 9-iron. Okay, that'll work. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. He's currently tied for 14th. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That dog will hunt.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Sitting at 1 under the card. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
Putting for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Around 110 yards to go. Wonderfully played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, get in. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Nice little par putt here.
That starts off on a good line.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the day. Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
quality shot, that one.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And he needs this to save par. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Good looking putt. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Playing from around 230 yards. Opting for the 3-wood.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
And from the bunker here. 2 over for the day. This is their 5th shot. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time for the second shot into the first. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This one's looking good.
Well done. Take the birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for first. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 240 yards. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
So close to the eagle. Just a simple tap in for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt. He's currently sitting in first place.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Time for the second shot here at the 4. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now leading by 1 shot. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. That was wonderfully done. 20 feet to the hole. Was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace.
Just a short putt remaining here.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 8-iron here.
They've decided to club up.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for top spot. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run. This really looks good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. Lovely effort that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Shame it didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Going with the 7. That should set up another chance.
18 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a nice line. An opportunity to make their par. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Playing from 110 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Oh, you know you want to.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make a par here.
Currently at 3 under for the day. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing within their comfort zone there. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Leading by a couple after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's not the one he wanted. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That'll sting a bit. 8 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
And down she goes. He sits in first position. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That was pummeled. Great drive. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is about 8 feet. Good stroke. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one needs to kick left. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Nicely done.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Looking good so far.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
You need any inspiration? Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
This is always a good moment. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.